Hi Cancer, this is your reading for February 14th or 15th, depending on if you celebrate Valentine's Day, until the end of the month. So I feel like for some of you guys, you're in some type of connection where it's not really going anywhere, at least where you'd like it to go. You could possibly feel like you and your person are not aligned together the way you'd like it to be. You've been suppressing a lot of your emotions, not really saying how you truly feel. You've probably been trying to heal this connection. I'm getting like a couple of months now, a few months you've been trying to heal it. I'm hearing from some of you like you really wanted this to be your person in 2026. You really wanted them to see 2026 with you. That's really what I'm hearing. But there is a misalignment. There's some type of imbalance, and it could be a money issue for either you or the other person, but somebody still wants this to go on. I feel like you and your partner may have your good times and your bad times, and you're like, hey, I'd really love, I love the playful part of our relationship. Maybe you two feed each other's inner children with good energy is what I'm feeling. But somebody is really holding on. They don't want to let go. They're still believing that we can still make it. We can still do this. And it's not, it just feels very uneven. Like somebody could be carrying more emotional burden than they like to. And I feel that because they're carrying more emotional burden that they like to, that you feel like it's out of your control. And it's like, I'm giving up hope. I'm giving up, seeing how this could go. And maybe I should let go. And I feel like some of you may go through a battle from time to time. Now, also take this how it resonates, because this is not a personal reading. This is for the collective of those who have the Cancer in their birth chart. So, I'm feeling that because of the resistance of just losing control, stop resisting the control. Let it go. Because something in this connection, I don't know what it is. Maybe we'll find out through the cards. But something within this connection has to be let go. And that could be even the person. It depends on you. I can't tell you what to do. But it depends. Now, it's funny you got this card, because maybe some of you are dealing with the Pisces, and I did just do a Pisces reading. And I think for you, some of your people may either see you as mysterious, or they're seeing you as mysterious. I feel like somebody really acts single. Somebody they're with you, but they're not with you. I don't know why this keeps coming up in the readings. What is happening, collective? Like, I'm with you, but we're not really together. There's really no title on this. But you value relationships as something sacred. It's something to be taken serious. And you're trying to deepen this connection with your person. But I feel so in this case, if this is for some of you guys, you're being called to deepen the relationship, the sacredness within you. And yes, I'm a huge advocate of that, protecting the sacred part of yourselves. because those are the parts that's most vulnerable. You may feel a little lost from time to time, which is why you're being called to, go within and look at yourself a little bit more. The refusal to get out of the head is really strong here. The refusal to end it, but it's like somebody is talking about it, but it's not landing where someone would like it to land. And that could be on either side. It could be, I told you I don't want a relationship, yet you keep pushing. Or I told you, or I don't like to be controlled, yet you keep trying to control me. Or I keep trying to tell you how to love me, how to be present, and you're not. This isn't happening effectively. So there could be a little bit of arguments going on in there, but on both parts, there's a refusal to end this, whether that's ending it on an energetic level or physically. Some of you could feel that, and I didn't get this in this reading at all, but some of you could feel like maybe you know this person through friends or a network or something. I'm getting more so like within some type of network, and that could have been social network as well. And maybe someone knows you, and you guys have a mutual friend in mind or something. And I'm feeling here that someone could feel that there's been hexes or witchcraft thrown their way, but that's not what I'm seeing here. In fact, I'm seeing quite the opposite. I'm seeing that it's someone's negative thinking that is making this connection not go where they'd like it to go. It's someone's holding on for dear life and really trying to control where this is going, and suppressing the emotions. Somebody is watching from afar. I did not dig into that to see who that person could be, because then this reading would be so much more longer probably. But there is somebody that is watching from afar. This could be on your part. It could be on someone else's part. I'm feeling like I don't really feel like it could be. It could be a secret admirer, but I'm feeling like somebody is witnessing one or two or both of you go through this, and probably giving you advice, probably talking to you about this. But the refusal, the wanting to keep holding on is really strong here. You and your person could be miles apart. There's so much needs to be said, despite the fact that there has been things being said or even actions that have been displayed that basically communicates the want or the want nots. There's a lot of unspoken feelings being said. And that could be you or this other person suppressing feelings. I'm feeling like somebody really they want out, honestly. Someone could want out because they see that there are games being played, and that the fact that there isn't a title on this. It could have been a connection that started off sexually, and maybe someone at some point did see something with you or whatever, or vice versa. But because it's been in this state of not being defined for so long, it's causing the frustration, the anger, and the arguments. Yeah. It keeps, your cards are constantly saying, you have so many reversals. They're constantly saying lack of movement, lack of, moving forward. It's like someone sees that this could be something long term, that they see the potential, but someone doesn't want to go forward with it. And I feel like that by somebody pushing so much and so hard and trying to have so much control over where this connection is going, they're crossing boundaries for someone. Although they know, okay, yeah, I know this person likes me. I genuinely feel it. I genuinely know they like me, love me, they want to be with me. But the fact that they keep pushing it is not helping me. In fact, it's turning me away. It's not making me see long term anymore. And all they're thinking about, or somebody is thinking about, is really, honestly, getting the heck out of Dodge. So, someone new could be coming along. I'm feeling that for some of you, it could be a younger person. This person does have a very high sex drive. But I feel that someone is still hoping and wishing for the other connection to continue. Someone is still hoping and wishing, they have this seed of faith that something could still arise out of this, but one party is tired. They're tired. They're tired of the lack of action, the boundaries being crossed. This could be both of you. So it's like, I'm going to exercise my options, because there are options out there for me. Now for your person, they think you are amazing. They love being around you. They love holding you, or you love holding them. You may be getting a message or a text message soon saying, I need to see you, I want to see you, or I'm so sorry we haven't spoken. And it may lead you to believe that you're back in harmony again, and it could be the thing that gives you hope. However, this is purely sex driven. And you're going to fall right back into the same cycle again with this person. You're putting the options aside now. But there is a possibility that there's someone younger that is interested in one of you guys. Now, your fly out cards were interesting. You and your partner both, or this person, if you are still in contact with them, you're being called right now to develop an understanding of each other from the other's point of view. If this is something that you truly want to work on, I'd recommend, first of all, distance, right? Everybody needs a little distance. Let them miss you. You miss them. And you can just ask them, hey, before I see you, I'd like to know, if you were in my shoes, how would you feel? Something to that effect. And then you do the same thing. And you send that to each other. And you sit with it for about a good day. And see if it's something that you want to continue. If it's something worth investing. If it's something that you two can mutually agree upon in order to keep going. There are some things happening behind closed doors with one of you. I'm feeling that it could be another sexual relationship, or a sexual relationship that failed. And this is something that was kept from you or from the other person. Somebody was seduced. And The universe was watching. And because the universe was watching and knowing that this is something that not should have happened, that one party did not deserve whatever happened in this seduction, whether it was just talking to this person or going out with this person or just a sexual relationship. The universe saw that and stepped in and was like, all plans will fail. That could be something that they're hiding from you, or you could be hiding from them. And I feel that if they were to tell you that that was something that happened at some point, you're just being asked to look at it from their point of view. Forgiveness, I'm not saying forgive. I'm not an advocate of forgiveness at all. And I'm very proud to say that. And I sleep good at night knowing that, because to me, forgiveness is grace. And grace should not be given to everybody, right? Now, if you decide that you want to look at whether it was cheating, talking, entertaining someone else from their point of view, that's totally fine. What you do with that information after that is up to you. But I'd recommend that it is not something that should be judged as if like, oh, you took advantage of me. I've been here the whole time and you just want to hurt me. Because I'm not necessarily seeing like deliberate hurt. Now there could have been. It could have been. We won't, close that out, but I'm not seeing that someone wanted to deliberately hurt someone. I'm feeling, for those of you who are in some type of long distance relationship or distanced, even in the same city, and you're just taking that time away, the space away from each other, somebody could have been like, well, since we're not talking or since we're not, together, then I'm single, And so that could have been what happened. And that could have made what the universe stepped in and say, no, this connection is not quite yet finished. There's some other things that needs to happen. Whether that is lessons, I don't know. There's not too much information here about jealousy. I don't really see jealousy, although there's a possibility. But I do see that because somebody has so much hope and they're holding on and they don't want to let go, one or the other is not going to care if someone else is in the picture. And if that's not the case, then it could be this person that they were trying to have this rendezvous with, and they don't care. It's more like, well, I don't care if you got a girlfriend. You and I we just have this thing going on, so I don't want anything more. Says nobody ever. No, they really do say that though. But I asked, what is the blessing out of this situation? I got a couple of answers. The blessing is that someone has decided we are going to start over. When we start over, we will no longer talk about what happened in the past. We have gotten everything out and we are deciding to move forward. We will no longer live in the past. We will no longer talk about other people. We're going to start anew. Oh, I forgot to pull another card. And the other blessing I see is that if you do plan to do that, the seed that could be planted could be either a new, like somebody's getting their creative spark back. Somebody could be an artist and they've decided that, hey, I want to start over, do something different, or they're taking actions to think more so about their future, their legacy. Could be going back to school, focusing on themselves, whether they broke up or not. Also, this seed could be a baby in the making. I keep seeing babies come out. I think I'm going to start doing spirit baby readings, because these babies want to be born. And they want to be born because this new world is getting taken down. So they're ready to come back and contribute. But, and for many of you, if you are, it could be a boy. They'll be very active, very healthy, very creative, you'll need a lot of energy for this child. But if you decide to walk away, you have decided, I will no longer, from this point on, deal with anybody the way I've dealt with this person ever again. Give me one more card, please. Yeah. And you could be saying that because this is a connection that has brought you, a little bit of grief and depression. And, I can understand why. But when you come out of that grief and depression, babe, more money could be coming, could be being made. And I feel like if you had creative projects or something that you wanted to start that never came about, it can start doing it, because whatever it is, it's going to give you a feeling of groundedness. So it's going to ground you in some type of way, which could help deal with that being broken and, depressed. And you're no longer looking at what happened eventually as a loss. It was their loss, but not your loss. For some of you, this could be starting a new business, or for a few, maybe moving away to a different, place where you feel, or moving back home. That's another one I see. Moving back home to start over, and you're feeling optimistic, but this is something, whatever it is that you're going to be doing, the blessing that's going to come out of this is going to be something that has consistent effort, and you're going to need energy for it. You're going to need a lot of energy for it, because it has the very strong possibility of being very profitable for you, whatever it is. And I feel that if you are some type of creator in some type of way artistically, I'm feeling for some of you, you could draw, or you could be painters. If you're drawing out your pain, grief, your depression, your loss, you're going to have people that resonate with that, and they're going to want to buy those pieces. Some of you could want, I'm really getting strong artistic abilities, want to make cartoons, like AI cartoonish, like is what I'm feeling. You can want to make cartoons. And if that's the case, and I'm not telling you what to do, it's just what I'm seeing in the cards. If that's the case, use your abilities by educating others on the pain that they had, so that you can help them with your content get out of whatever funk it is that they could be in. I truly, truly believe that is something that is needed right now in the collective anyway. But according to these cards, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm hearing, and that's what I'm feeling. So that is pretty much it for you guys. Thank you so much for listening to the reading, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope it did provide clarity for you. Good night.